Sawadee-krap! In this video, we're going to be showing you a secret guide, a secret hack which is used by celebgram, influencers and frequent flyers when they're booking their flights to Bangkok. Using this trick, you will be able to save a lot of money during your next flight to Bangkok. And since Bangkok is already open for international tourists, you don't have to worry for visa because getting a visa either beforehand or visa on arrival to Thailand is pretty easy. So let's just start with how to book a cheap flight to Bangkok from wherever you are. So the first step is actually getting a cheap flight booking website. So that's the trick on how to get a cheap flights to anywhere in the world. In this video, we are talking specifically about Bangkok. So the website, the secret website is www.flywithadira.com. Using this website, you will get cheap flights to anywhere in the world from anywhere in the world. So, for example, we will be choosing, supposing you're from India and you're planning to fly to Bangkok and you're from Mumbai. Let's just show you how it works that way. You're from Mumbai and you're planning to fly to Bangkok from let's just choose a random date. This is, today is the 27th of November 2022. And let's just assume that you're planning to fly on the 17th of January 2023 and you're returning back after a 1-week holiday in Bangkok, which is on the 24th of January. We're going to be choosing a return or one way. If you plan to fly one way, you can choose one way. But in this video, we'll be showing you a return ticket. So now we'll click search. But before you click search right here, since this is the secret website, before you click search, you just got to make sure that the currency is the local currency that you are most accustomed of. Because this is an international website, you've got to click here in the top right corner and choose your country. If you're from India, then you got to click India. And then the currency will automatically convert itself to INR or Indian rupees. You got to click save and then you check the details once again. Mumbai to Bangkok, any airport in Bangkok. Bangkok have two airports, Don Mueang International Airport and Suvarnabhumi International Airport. Don Mueang is actually the smaller airport. It is one of the oldest airports in the world. And it's one of the most important airports. It used to be one of the most important airports in Thailand. But Don Mueang in Bangkok is now converted into a low-cost carrier airport. So, and then the major international airport is now Suvarnabhumi International Airport. So there are two options, whether you land in Don Mueang, it's okay, or you land in Suvarnabhumi, it's okay. Both are very accessible to Bangkok, to the city, whereas Don Mueang is actually quite closer to the city. But in this video, we're just going to be choosing any airport because some flights actually is cheaper if they land in Don Mueang, and some flights are actually only landing in Suvarnabhumi International Airport. So there are two international airports in Bangkok. We're going to choose Bangkok any. Or if you just prefer to land in Suvarnabhumi, you can click this. Yeah, you can click here to just choose to land in Suvarnabhumi. This is the newer, more recent airport, which is better, bigger. You have more variety of food, more variety of shopping. But if you just want the cheapest flight, you better pick any. Yeah, better pick any. And then you click search flights. So Mumbai to Bangkok. Here you'll be seeing that the Fly with Adira website tied up with Skyscanner will check around 40 providers. They will check all around the web searching for the cheapest flights and the best flights. There are stops here. There are 2 stops, 1 stops and even direct flight. So since there is direct flight available, we better click with the direct flight because it's better, like you get directly to the non-stop. You don't have to transit in maybe Malaysia, you don't have to transit in Singapore. But unless if you're willing to transit and spend few more hours in transit, then you can click this 1 stop or 2 stops. According to me, it's not worth it. You spend a lot of time in traveling, you'll be more tired, and the price difference is also not significant. It's only around 800 rupees or around $10, $10 US, but you have to transit. It's not worth it, according to me. But again, you can decide if you want the cheaper flights, you can click this and you will get the cheapest flight, which is a transit flight. However, I would recommend you get the direct flight. Here you go, you see that we get a variety of options. This is Air India, starting at 21,658 rupees. You have Go First Airlines starting with 21,413 rupees. This is for a return ticket. Yeah, and here also we have Indigo flying with Indigo and to Bangkok with Indigo and coming back to Mumbai using Go First. So this is a variety of different airlines. This is flying with both with Indigo, and then this is with Thai Lion Air. Yeah, this is from Lion Airlines. Sorry, this is from Lion Airlines using the subsidiary of Thai Lion. Yeah, 23,000, 22,000, 24,000. Flying with Indigo, coming back with Thai Lion Air, 24,000. So you can see that there's a variety of airlines that fly back and forth from Mumbai to Bangkok. Yeah, and then the one thing that I would like to point out is this one. Here you'll be landing in Suvarnabhumi and you'll be flying back to Mumbai from Don Mueang. Yeah, because like what I earlier mentioned, that Don Mueang International Airport is normally used for low-cost airlines. Yes, so Thai Lion is flying from Don Mueang, but Indigo is landing in BKK or Bangkok Suvarnabhumi Airport. But here we are choosing the cheapest flights. The cheapest flights is actually coming from Air India. So we can click select. Oh no, the cheapest flight is actually coming from Go First. We can click select here, 21,413 rupees. Once you click select, you can see that there's a variety of options. Again, you can book the tickets from ClearTrip, cheaptickets.in, yatra.com, Ease My Trip, Make My Trip, and the price also they are showing it here. So the cheapest is actually booking from cleartrip.com. So again, we continue, we click select and you'll be brought to ClearTrip. So the idea of booking with flywithadira.com is that it saves you a lot of time from searching from individual aircrafts, individual airline website or individual booking platform, because Fly with Adira along with Skyscanner does all your work for you. It saves you a lot of time and it saves you a lot of money. Like we showed you earlier that there are certain flights in which you fly with Indigo Airlines and you come to Bangkok with Indigo Airlines and you come back with Thai Lion Airlines. That is going to be cheaper for you. Like if you individually just go to Indigo Airlines, you won't get that rate. So Fly with Adira and Skyscanner gives you this facility. Yeah. So for example, we chose this one, Don Mueang so this one flying to Don Mueang. Go First, flight G825, departing Mumbai at 5:15 in the morning and reaching Bangkok Suvarnabhumi Airport at 11:25. It's a 4-hour 40 minutes. Here you're allowed a checked-in baggage of 20 kilos and a cabin baggage of 7 kilos per person. And flying back from Bangkok to Mumbai on the 24th Jan, you'll also be getting a 20 kilos checked-in luggage and 7 kilos hand carry. This should be enough. I mean to say, how much are you planning to shop in Bangkok? But if you're planning to shop in Bangkok, then I would recommend you to go back and search for, this is from our own experience, take the Air India flight. Air India flight, although it's just a few hundred rupees difference, they normally give you more luggage capacity, more baggage capacity. Let me just show you an example right here. If you go through this, Air India is costing you 21,600. We'll continue with the booking and you will see that Air India normally, okay, I don't know for sure, but we'll just check it out right now. Normally, Air India gives you around 25 or 30 kilos. If you plan to shop, then you might want to check each and every different airlines, because since Bangkok is how do I say this? A lot of people visit Bangkok like it's almost a domestic flight. So sometimes you don't get the maximum luggage. Like even if you're flying from Malaysia, if you're flying from Singapore, if you're flying from Jakarta, the problem is that they might not give you even checked-in luggage capacity. So you have to pay for the extra luggage. Yeah, so you got to check. You got to always check what is the checked-in luggage availability given to your ticket. Yeah, so now using Budget Air, they're searching for it. They did not bring you to the direct booking, so you got to go back and make sure you click again. Yeah, this way this will make sure that you directly reach the website already with the price and everything. Yeah, so see there's hopefully there should be some difference compared with this one. You see this one, they bring you, the website brings you to a search, but with this one it gives you directly to the flight booking. Yeah, with the details already put in. Now you see the baggage is included, but your flight includes a maximum of 30 kilos checked luggage. See, this is the benefit of flying with Air India. Air India is a full-fledged international aircraft, and they normally give you better luggage capacity, checked-in luggage capacity. You see the price here is only 21,600 rupees, and had you flown with Go First with just 21,400 rupees, with just a 200 rupees difference, you get a 10 kilos difference. Now this is a huge difference, and we would recommend you to book with Air India through flywithadira.com. Okay, so that's if you book with from Mumbai to Bangkok. But can you use the same website if you're planning to book from Malaysia? Yes, you can. You can use this website, flywithadira.com, if you're planning to go to Bangkok from anywhere in the world. Let's just show you another example right now. If you're from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Yes, Selamat Pagi, Malaysia. And you can choose Kuala Lumpur, any airport. There is 2 airports itself. One of my most favorite airports in the world is actually KLIA. I've traveled there like probably number of dozens time. Yeah, Kuala Lumpur, KLIA to Bangkok. Again, we'll choose the same random dates, and we're gonna click search. And here you go. Now the thing is that the price is still showing you in rupees, but you're in Malaysia and you're from Malaysia. You wouldn't actually understand how many rupees it will be costing. How many rupees is 1 ringgit? So you gotta go click here, up here, and then you gotta change this country and change it to Malaysia. Malaysia, truly Asia. Okay, so there you go. You get your currency directly. It changes to Malaysian ringgit, and you click save. Now the same details, you'll be getting it into your local currency. So you can, it's more easy to understand. It's more easy to pay. You won't have to convert the flight tickets. You won't have to lose any money in the conversion. You can use your local bank, CIMB, OZBC, and all that. So here you go. You see that the cheapest price is 529 ringgit. You can choose no, you don't want to choose a transit flight from Malaysia to Bangkok. It's just a 2-hour flight. Yeah. So mostly the flight is gonna land in Don Mueang, because most of the flights will be Air Asia. If you go to Don Mueang International Airport, one tip that I would like to give you is that always come early. Don Mueang queues are crazy. You might spend around 2 to 3 hours just in the queue. There's like a gazillion people flying from Don Mueang International Airport. So you gotta check in early. You gotta prepare for the long queues, especially in the Air Asia counter. So here you see that Air Asia only flies to Don Mueang. Most of the flights fly from Don Mueang. I'm not sure what the current situation is, but my last flight with Air Asia was to Don Mueang, and the queue was crazy. Yeah. So here you see that the cheapest flights from Kuala Lumpur to Don Mueang or Bangkok, and Bangkok to Kuala Lumpur is for 529, 530, 530. It averages at around 530 to 540 ringgit. The cheapest flight is 529 ringgit. We're gonna click select, and you will be brought to a different website. So you see here, budget air is the cheapest for Mumbai to Bangkok, but not necessarily the cheapest for all international flights. You see here, for Malaysia, the cheapest is through trip.com. You can go click select, and you will be brought to trip.com. So that's the benefit of using Fly with Adira, which already tied up with Skyscanner. It gives you the cheapest flight from anywhere to anywhere. Now, another thing that we would like to mention here is that you gotta make sure the checked-in luggage. Again, the checked-in luggage is quite important, because flights from Kuala Lumpur to Bangkok is considered, it's almost considered a domestic flight, especially since Malaysian citizens do not need a visa to travel to Bangkok. It is very common for Malaysians to travel to Bangkok for a weekend, or just for 2 days, or just for even a day, and come back. So the thing is that it is this ticket, the 520 ringgit ticket, does not include any checked-in luggage. It only includes a hand carry. Yeah. So if you're planning to shop in Bangkok, then you gotta click this, and the flight ticket directly increases to 780 ringgit. Now the 780 ringgit is also not a one-way ticket, but is a return ticket. You go and you come back to Kuala Lumpur with 780 rupees. This is still cheaper comparatively if you go to their AirAsia website directly, or you use another website to book the same ticket. The cheapest website, you will be able to get it from flywithadira.com. And the last example we will show you is if you want to book from Singapore to Bangkok. Okay, now again you go back to flywithadira.com and you go choose this, click here, return ticket Singapore. Singapore is also Changi Airport. Bangkok, now Changi Airport is actually one of the best airports in the world. It's been accredited number of times, it's won the awards. It's an amazing airport. The sunflower garden is just beautiful. You gotta, if you have not visited Singapore, then you have to visit. Spend some time in the airport because the airport itself is just spectacular. So now again, coming back to the flight tickets, you gotta click search and Singapore to Bangkok. Now again, you gotta click up here in the top right to choose the currency. You gotta change the currency from India or from Malaysia and choose the currency, the location to Singapore, so that you will be converted to SGD or Singapore dollars. Now here you see that, of course, again, you do not want to choose a transit flight. You can click remove this, because Singapore to Bangkok is also just around 2.5 hours flight. Yeah, the cheapest flight is for 260 Singapore dollars. This is not US dollars, this is Singapore dollars, because you can see right here the currency is already set to Singapore dollars. It's with Vietjet Air. You can click select and you will be brought to a different website again. Okay, so the cheapest flight is also from trip.com. You can click select. Now again, you need to check the checked-in luggage, because Singapore citizens also do not need a visa to travel to Bangkok, and people travel from Singapore to Bangkok. Singaporeans travel from Singapore to Bangkok even for the weekend, or some of them even travel for a day trip. So you gotta make sure that does your ticket include baggage, or only includes a checked-in luggage, or just includes the hand carry or the carry-on. So in this example, the Thai Vietjet Airlines flying from Singapore to Bangkok, Suvarnabhumi, does not, at this price, 259 SGD, does not include checked-in luggage. So if you want to include checked-in luggage, if you're planning to go to Bangkok for the family, or for quite a number of days for a holiday, or you're planning to shop in Bangkok, then you got to check this option. And the ticket, the cheapest ticket, is for 363 Singapore dollars. Now the currency is SGD and not USD. So, and then the remaining process is the same. You can just enter your details and everything else here, and you can click next, 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 and proceed and continue with your payment. But the main idea is, if you're planning to book your tickets to Bangkok, always go to flywithadira.com, because this website will definitely get you the cheapest price from anywhere in the world to anywhere in the world. In this case, it's to Bangkok. Hope this video has helped you out. If it did, we don't mind you giving us a like button and clicking subscribe for more travel tips. This is Raja from Adira Travels. Hope you stay safe, keep smiling, and we'd love to see you in our next videos. Bye-bye.